With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
In 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 38-yard line.
Now a second and 2. And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
To throw again is Jackson. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
Eagles 5-yard line.
In motion left, the tight end. Jackson from the shotgun. Check down here for Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. That's caught, and he will get in to make it 8-0. The touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw, but incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And out of bounds right around the 20.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the gun, it's Hurts. On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm not very much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. Addy wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
25 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson now. That one into the hands of Flowers. It's so close. He gets it to the rim. Out of bounds right there. It's a gain of back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st down and goal to go.
Henry. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 14, Eagles 8.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing is Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the gun, it's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Now Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Wallace, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. To Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be second down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This is Smith with a goal. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Come on, dude.
Van Noy. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he'll take it.
What a fucking catch, D.
Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Able to slither by. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Henry again on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It is on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Jackson to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. So the completion results in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
What a shot. Minute 26. No time out for Gators. Going down. The MVP. She gets to the field goal range. And it's a chippy. And the Bills win. And the Ravens lose. Again. On the other side.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Statement of intent made.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. A first down carry for Barkley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete. It's Henry. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Again, it's Henry. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 18-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Now, Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position.
Oh my god, we could do like a hunger strike. Like just don't eat. Don't eat and say, we'll keep not eating until you let us have the formal. Seriously. Nobody should we get the oval? Everybody to come down. Give the formal. Cheese room, welcome to Mr. Cheese room, come inside. Most of the time it's just chill out. Bean bags, pillows, cushions, that sort of thing. Take your shoes off, find a spot on the floor. Welcome to Mr. G's room. G's teaching methods are fairly unique. Someone join in. I get pretty experimental, and I go crazy sometimes. I just let loose into the room. Oh, thank God you're here. I've been shot. Thank God you're here. Where have you been, bitch? Boring is not a word that you hear in this room. Spin around, Chinaman. Spin around, spin around. If there's something boring to do, then we find a fun way of doing it. And he's dead. Slap the butcher. Slap the butcher is one of the fun games we play. It deals with the idea of possession in theatre. Formals bring people together. They bring groups together and remove the apartheid of the playground. Emos, Christian, Asians, skank, lesbian, and hot girls all come together at the form. Thank God you're here. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, Ben. No, Jonah. Politely and properly apologise to Ben. Okay, but look at him. Yes. Shake his hand. Yes. And say sorry, Ben. Sorry, Ben. Motherfucker. No, Jonah. Fuck off, everyone. I'm gone. Janae, actually, shoot me for. I ask one little favour of the principal. I'm so sick of it. Just because I'm rich doesn't mean I'm a bitch. I think when they were choosing people, like, they wanted. One of my big duty. Even though she's old, I've got a crush on her. And sometimes I even get the hug this month. And when I hug her, I press as close as I can so her boobs squash against me. I'm putting foot up to you. I've got to. Holocaust is good because it's multicultural, so you get all different cultures, like fobs, wogs, Filos, curries, Africans, and Rangers. And you also get chick fobs, chick wogs, chick Filos, chick curries, chick Africans, and chick Rangers. And there's also other chick chums and Aussies and all different cultures. Boys, get it hot around here. Must be the Rangers' heads making it hot. Me and my boys, we get along with everyone, except we hate the Rangers. They're the worst. Why, we need one of my big duties. And,
It's one of the reasons why Buffalo won. And for Buffalo, Josh Allen is ridiculous, obviously. What else do you need to say? He's the MVP. And if anyone was like, oh, well, Lamar should have been MVP last year, not that, like, last night relitigates what happened last year, but I mean, this is Josh Allen done. You know what? I'm pretty deserving myself. And the crazy thing is like, I said the Bills' defense is going to be trash to start the year. If you told me before the game the Bills are going to give up 40 points, I would have been oh my God. I would have, my daughter's college fund, I would have put it all in on Baltimore. The Ravens were going to score 40. I can't believe they gave up 41. What a joke by the Baltimore Ravens. That's just ridiculous. And just on Buffalo quickly here, Josh Allen, who opens today, and he should, as the MVP favorite. Great job by Femi last week on the show, finalizing our awards play. Femi goes up, he likes Josh Allen. Well, Josh Allen's plus 350 in the favorite. And if you wanted to, you don't have to, because I already did. Buffalo's bye comes early this season, week 7. The Bills' next string of games leading up to the bye. At the Jets, we'll get to the Jets, plucky performance by the Jets. Home Miami. They might not let Mike McDaniel on the play after that game. Home New Orleans. Home New England. At Atlanta. They're going to be 6-0 going into the bye. Should plus 350 be, and I know it's a long-ass season. I'm not saying it's over. Should this price be shorter? Like they're going to be undefeated going into the bye, and he's got the signature moment of the season, and Mahomes already lost a game as well. Kind of feels to me like that price should be even shorter. And just quickly on the balance of power of the AFC, because, you know, I'm on the air yesterday, but yesterday's all about what's coming up later today, meaning Sunday, and we're not on the air on Saturday, obviously. So I haven't got a chance to give my thoughts on what happened Friday night in Brazil for my Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Herbert was amazing. I think it's the best game he's played as a professional, and he's played some good ones. I mean that as a compliment, not a Now people are tossing dirt on the grave of the Kansas City Chiefs after one game. Chiefs earlier today on Monday looks like got a good piece of news about wide receiver Xavier Worthy. It's just like, imagine betting game the opening 2 games of the NFL. Jalen Carter doesn't play a snap on Thursday night, and Xavier Worthy plays like one snap, and then he's out for the game. Their number 1 receiver. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Andy Reid says Xavier Worthy for right now is day-to-day, which is better than my expectation, which was like out for 10 weeks with the shoulder injury. But what a game by Travis Kelce, by the way. But injures the number 1 wide receiver on the team, and then doesn't finish around on a touchdown at the end of the game to cash it over receiving yards from. Great stuff, Mr. Swift. Unbelievable. The Chiefs are going to be up against it for a little bit. All they've got to do is tread water. I don't even care about the AFC West. Like, I like them to win the division, but just get to the playoffs. Buffalo can't beat them in the big spot. And after what we saw last night, again, do you want to take the Baltimore Ravens? Maybe I'll be the crazy one when it's all said and done. I'll still take the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll still take the final loss. Patrick Mahomes. You bet. Magnificent football Monday. The NFC equivalent, the game was not as good. The NFC equivalent of the Bills and the Ravens yesterday as the Green Bay Packers humiliated the Detroit Lions. Now the final score was not like 16-0. It was 27-13. But if you watched this game, and I did, because I bet on Detroit, that's like the one bet yesterday that I'll look at and say, you know what, I didn't get unlucky here with like a flip of the coin. That's just a terrible read by yours truly. At no point after this game kicked off did I ever think, wow, I think I've got a chance here with the Lions. It was apparent very early that this was like Green Bay was a heavyweight and like the Lions were a featherweight in this particular matchup. The Packers absolutely outclassed them. And it felt to me from Green Bay like a statement of intent. A complete game on both sides of the ball. And we have to start by talking about the newest Green Bay Packer, Micah Parsons.
Have you seen the Netflix documentary that's out right now called Unknown Number?
Oh,
Bree texted us last night to watch it. So I saw it in the news, so I knew who did it and what happened.
So there are a couple of things that I need you to do. So I need you. There's no school uniform on that day. But you've got to wear a collared shirt. That's got to be tucked in.
could look like Hermes.
Yeah, well, you've already said that. But what I want you to look like is gentleman. Okay. I want you to look really nice. I want you to take a lot of care with your appearance, so that everybody knows.
But I don't even have a collared shirt of my own.
Well, you can borrow one. You can borrow one off Leon or something like that. It doesn't have to be your own, but as long as it's ironed.
Can you wear caps?
That's clean, no, you can't wear caps. And I really like you brush your hair.
I do brush my hair.
Hey?
I do brush my hair, miss. Every morning, don't you?
Well, what I'd like, have you got any product or anything you can push on?
Yeah.
Just to make it look neater.
I just had breakfast with...
Thank God you're here.
Had a note from a parent?
Mum. Hey. I pay a visit to the Special Education Centre where I teach special dance. They have some interesting moves that I've never seen before in normal people. Their bodies move in a different way. Pathetic, Cosma, pathetic. Wow. So we're all happy. She's a party girl with a...
Jared was. Where's the teacher? Pardon?
Wanking?
Jared was. Where's the teacher? Pardon?
Wank? Thrust. Not fun at all. You just have to write shit. Read shit. And talk about boring shit. Paragraphs and shit like that. Not fun at all.
Jonah attends Gumnut Cottage 5 periods a week for remedial reading. Jared felt what with Jane?
Oh, miss.
Okay, Jonah?
Pissed off?
No. One of the goals that Jonah's written into his Polynesian Pathways contract is that he wants to be able to learn to read by the end of the year.
2 points each.
How many?
2 points. 2 points each, miss.
And at the moment, he's reading at about an 8-year-old level, that's not unusual, particularly for boys. Sound it out.
Sophie.
No, circus.
Stop with the fucking C.
Yes.
Reading is the main thing I want to do in my contract. Because if I could learn to read, then I could read books all day. I could read like Harry. I can't believe how Lloyd had the stroke to hang out with these skags. Seriously, I'm bloody resigning.
Chào anh em.